What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dollar Mike back at it again with another video. If you guys don't know what we do here in these portfolio update videos, literally I go over my full Robinhood portfolio for you guys. I show you guys every single stock in my portfolio, the good, the bad, the ugly. It's all there in the portfolio. So sit back, relax, stay locked in. Let's get into it. Let's start the video. Let's go. If you guys didn't know, I make videos talking all about personal finance here on the channel. So that means saving money, investing money, budgeting, credit cards, everything relating to money covered for you right here on the channel. So if you're interested in stuff like that, stuff like this, what I'm talking about today, or other stuff like that, then make sure you hit a like on this video and make sure you hit a like on the other videos and check out some of the other videos if you're interested in them. And also hit that subscribe button to stay locked in every single time I post a new video and you'll be all good to go. Lastly, if you're interested, make sure you grab yourself a Dollar Mike tee launching this Friday, September 3rd. This one right here says investor on the front. Let the world know that you are 100% an investor in anything you go ahead and do. Either way, we're not going to waste any more time with that stuff. Let's jump right into the portfolio for the month of September, show you guys what's going on. All right, so we got the Robinhood app right here, so let's go ahead and click on that. Face ID, and we are in. Currently, my Robinhood portfolio is sitting at a whopping $31,289.03. I'm down a little bit today of about $83. The past week, I'm actually down about $57. The past month, I'm actually up about $1,000, $1,091 to be exact. Over the past 3 months, I'm up by about $576. The past year, I'm up by about $6,000. And over the time of me having the portfolio, about a year and a half now, I'm up a little bit over $8,000 right now. So we scroll down a little bit more, we can see I have a buying power of $201. And past that, we have one option, which I'm not going to mention today. It's just one option on Nokia. It's a long-term 2023, it doesn't end until 2023 option on Nokia. And it's doing pretty well for me right now. Don't have any issues with it. I might sell it, but probably not. I mean, I have a lot of time left on it, so I'm not really worried about it right now. But to begin the portfolio update, as always, you guys already know the first stock on the list is Nintendo. Nintendo is currently sitting at $59.72 a share right now. I have about 5 shares of Nintendo, and honestly, I'm doing a couple of changes with my portfolio, so definitely stay locked in, stay tuned for all the videos coming soon. There's definitely gonna be new stocks coming up, different changes that I'm making to my portfolio that I've never done before, so just stay locked in for all that if you're interested. Either way, like I said before, Nintendo, $59.72, have about 5 shares. Don't plan on buying any more right this very moment. They do pay a small dividend of about a little bit over 2% right now, but I think that's paid out every single year. So nothing crazy with Nintendo, but nonetheless, Nintendo's on the list. Past Nintendo, we got Microsoft, which is over $300 a share right now. I actually talked about Microsoft in a previous video of mine. Either way, I'm definitely buying more Microsoft as soon as I can. I think it's a little bit overvalued right now, so I'm not sure if I want to put any more money into Microsoft right this very moment. But on the next dip, then definitely I'm going to load up on some Microsoft stock. I love Microsoft as a brand. I talked about it in my previous video talking about the top 10 forever companies to go ahead and invest your money into. This is one of those forever companies, and I really do love Microsoft. I have about 2.5 shares of Microsoft, overall up about 35% with Microsoft, and currently I have a recurring investment set on Microsoft of $5 every single week. That'll go back into the stock no matter what the price is, basically dollar cost averaging. But right now, I might actually turn that off a bit because I don't know if I want to be invested or keep putting money towards Microsoft when it's this high. So let's actually go in there and turn that off just for a bit. Let's just cancel it for now. I can turn it back on anytime I want to, but for right now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel it. I think it's just a little bit high right now, a little bit overvalued, but that's just me. Past Microsoft, what do we got? Past Microsoft, we got ticker symbol DGRO. That stands for iShares Core Dividend Growth ETF. Basically, exactly what it stands for. It's a core dividend growth ETF. You guys don't know, an ETF basically puts a whole bunch of stocks all into one single stock for you to invest into. So this stock in particular actually puts a whole bunch of dividend stocks all into one single stock for you to invest into. They overall, I think the parameters for this particular ETF, basically they have to have a nice dividend yield and it has to be growing for the past 5 years, which isn't anything spectacular, but still it's overall growth and dividends, not just solely dividends. So it's what I basically my whole portfolio is surrounded by, is basically all growth and all dividends. So that combined is perfect for me, and this is the perfect ETF to work out for me. Either way, it's sitting at $52.89 a share right now. I do plan on buying more over time. I will keep my recurring investment on it of $5 every single week, and currently I have 21 shares with them, overall up about 1.56%. I just recently got this. I sold SPHD and PEY for this, so there you guys go. That is it for ticker symbol DGRO. Definitely be buying more. definitely be buying it no matter what the price is, because long term, this is a super long term look for me. Long term, this will be just fine. Past DGRO, we have ticker symbol PSEC or Prospect Capital. They're sitting at $8.02 a share right now. We scroll down, I have a dividend coming in for them on September 23rd of $7.15. I have 119 shares of PSEC, overall up about 65%. This is basically a nice risky dividend stock. I would say it's definitely not one of the safe ones on the list, but so far so good. They've been paying me a consistent dividend every single month, and it's going back into the stock to make me even more money the very next month. But something's changing. I'll mention it in a future video, but overall I did stop the drip on this particular dividend and other dividends as well, which I'll talk about in a future video. Just letting you guys know I did stop the drip on it. So basically all the money that I receive from dividend payouts now will just go back to my Robinhood account, and then I can go ahead and fund it. A couple of people has brought this idea to my attention in the comment section over a couple of months now, and either way, this is my first time actually taking note of it and making sure I got it in my portfolio, get the mindset right and everything. So thank you very much to all those comments, and the most recent one from Johan Lorenzo. I'll definitely be taking note to that, using that in my portfolio, using that idea in my portfolio, and I'll talk about it in a future video for you guys, of course. But either way, let's get back to the portfolio. Past that, we have ticker symbol O, Realty Income. This is actually one of my favorite real estate REITs or real estate stocks to be invested in. Basically, they have a whole bunch of different commercial real estate that they own. It's sitting at $72.06 a share right now. They pay you a monthly dividend. I have about 11 shares of them, overall up about 26%, and I do plan on buying more. Past Realty Income, we have ticker symbol MPW, Medical Properties Trust. They overall own a whole bunch of different hospitals and stuff like that, and healthcare centers. They're sitting at $20.31 a share right now. They pay a nice dividend as well, and I have about 20 shares, overall up about 7%. Past MPW, what do we got? We got ticker symbol ABR or Arbor Realty Trust, sitting at $18.19 a share right now. Another nice dividend stock. Overall, I got a dividend coming to me on August 31st, which will be tomorrow because I'm recording this video early. So $7.02 coming to me then. Overall, I have about 20 shares, and I'm up about 1.57%. Definitely going to be buying more. Just started this position, so definitely going to load up on some more stock in this position in particular. Past Arbor Realty Trust, we got ticker symbol GTY. I don't have much, basically, I don't really have anything in this position at all because I'm waiting for it to dip down to roughly $28 a share before I actually start making an investment in this. But overall, they own a whole bunch of different gas stations, convenience stores, car washes, and stuff like that. That type of real estate, it's another real estate REIT, or another REIT in particular, real estate investment trust, if you don't know. They're sitting at $31.58 a share right now. As I mentioned before, I don't even have a share. I had $5 worth of this stock because, like I said before, I'm simply waiting for it to drop down to a certain price. And so far, so good in the sense of it basically dropping in price. I'm already down about 4.88% with my $5 that I put in. So I'm not mad at it because, like I said, I want to get it for a cheaper price anyway. I'm not really worried about it right now. I'm not really focused on it at all right now. But once it drops down, if it drops down, then I'm definitely going to jump in and establish a bigger position on it, of course. Past GTY, we have ticker symbol Boeing. I've had this since basically the beginning of my portfolio. Got it for about $99 a share. Right now, sitting at $217 a share. Do not plan on selling it. Haven't bought any more Boeing shares because they aren't currently paying a dividend. And the growth is pretty steady. But overall, you have two different options when it comes to people that make planes, which is Boeing and Airbus. Either way, I'll choose Boeing over Airbus every single time. And I have about 5 shares of them, overall up 117%. Definitely going to be holding this one, not buying any more right this very moment. In the future, likely. Past Boeing, we got ticker symbol KO. It stands for Coke. They're sitting at $56.17 a share right now. Another one of those forever stocks that I had in my previous video. Make sure you check that video out. I have about 12.31 shares of Coke, overall up about 18%. Definitely be buying more Coke, no question there. It'll be in my portfolio for a very long time, likely for the rest of my life. Past Coke, we got Ally Financial sitting at $52.80 a share right now. Ally Financial handles a whole bunch of different banking needs. If you guys don't know, they are a bank, so they're actually a bank, savings account, investing account. They handle car loans, home loans, all the kind of stuff that a bank would do. Ally Financial does. It's all online. There's no actual physical bank locations, but they're pretty cool. And I use them personally, which I like a lot. And they're honestly, I never had any issues with them. So definitely want to be invested in a company like that. So there you go. That's why I'm invested in Ally Bank. Either way, I have about 11 shares, overall up about 39% with Ally Financial, which is nice as well. Not mad at that at all. Let's move on to the next one, Jpmorgan Chase. You guys already know I'm a big fan of Chase. I use a lot of their products. It makes a lot of sense for me to be invested with them. I have like 3 of their credit cards, their business accounts, all that good stuff. $160.33 a share right now. We scroll down, I have about 5 shares of Chase, overall up about 15%. Definitely be buying more, no question. Past Chase, we got Exxon, ticker symbol XOM, Exxon Mobil, a nice dividend stock, a nice dividend aristocrat that's been around for some time now. If you guys don't know, gas, it's been around for a while now. Sitting at 55.26 a share right now. If we scroll down, I got dividend coming in from them. I need to buy more shares, by the way. But I got dividend coming in from them on September 10th of $13.04. And I have about 15 shares of them, overall up about 26%. Wish I bought more shares. I've been slipping on this stock for a while now, but I might load up a little bit more shares of Exxon. I don't see them going anywhere anytime soon, but you guys already know the whole push towards clean energy. It's a great push. I support it. I support clean energy, the whole world being clean energy. But obviously, that's not something that happens overnight, so that's going to take a long time to come up. Either way, while that's coming up, we still can capitalize on this Exxon Mobil dividend that they've been pretty consistent with, and I'm not mad about. So we can do that. We can buy more Exxon, and I need to buy more Exxon myself. Past Exxon, we got ticker symbol Kinder Morgan, or ticker symbol KMI, stands for Kinder Morgan, sitting at $16.34 a share right now. The same thing kind of stands with this. This is actually a natural gas provider. They actually have the largest natural gas pipeline in the United States right now. So if natural gas goes in a way that I want it to go in the future, where we use more natural gas, then Kinder Morgan stock will reflect that, or somebody could possibly buy them out. Who knows? Maybe Exxon will buy Kinder Morgan. I don't know. Who knows? That'd be cool though. Don't you know? I'm just saying these things. I'll say these things on my video, and then they happen like 3 months later. So I don't know. Sidekick. I don't know. Either way, it's sitting at $16.34 right now. They pay a nice dividend as well. I have about 50 shares of Kinder Morgan. Overall, down about 5%. I'm not buying any more at this very moment. I'm cool with my 50 shares. That's something I'm working on in my portfolio to get every stock in the portfolio to 50 shares. But this is just another one on the list. Past that, or at least 50 shares, not 250 shares, at least 50 shares in every stock in the portfolio. And then the ones I really like, we'll get obviously more shares of. Past that, though, it's nothing really crazy going on with it. That's like I said before, they pay out a nice dividend, nearly 7% dividend yield right now. I talk about it in my dividend videos, so make sure you guys check those videos out, and we go over these stocks in particular in a little bit more detail. So if you guys want more detail, definitely check out those dividend videos. I'll have one linked right above there, and you'll be all good to go. Past Kinder Morgan, though, we have ticker symbol Emerson. They've been around forever. They handle a lot of different products that you may not even know about, but they're sitting at $105.27 a share right now. Either way, another forever stock is not included in that video that I mentioned before, but they're paying me a dividend on September 10th of $2.28. Have about 4.5 shares of Emerson. Overall, up about 57%. I really wish I bought more of this when I got it originally, but it is what it is. You know, hey. You don't know until you know. Either way, they're a great company to own in any dividend portfolio, especially for something that's really solid, something that's not going to budge too much when it comes to pandemics or anything crazy happening to the stock market. It's a really solid company just to own. I have no problem with it. They've been paying out the dividend consistently. That's all I really got to say. Past Emerson, we got Disney. You guys already know, if you guys aren't new around here, I'm a huge fan of Disney. Who's not a huge... Well, actually, it's some people out there that don't like Disney. I understand if you don't like Disney. I understand. But either way, I like Disney a lot. And they're sitting at $179.85 a share right now. I think it's a great price to pick up Disney at. I still believe in Disney 100%. I still think it'll be well over $200. Hopefully the end of this year. Likely, though, next year. Well over $200 a share. Long-term Disney, I have no issue with it. And I have about 2.5 shares, and I'll definitely be buying more Disney stock. I really wish I bought more when it was around that 140 price, but it is what it is. Like I said, this is a long-term stock. I'll probably be holding Disney for a lifetime as well. It's definitely one of those type of stocks. Overall, up about 26%. I'm buying Disney with my recurring investment right now of $9 every single month. That's basically my Disney Plus membership. So every time I spend money on something that's Disney related, I'll put money into Disney stock. It makes a lot of sense. I'm letting you guys know. It makes a lot of sense. Buy a new iPhone, put money into Apple stock. It makes a lot of sense. And this year's iPhone, I don't know if I'm going to even buy it. So if I'm not going to buy this year's iPhone, then I might just toss $1,500 in Apple stock, because that's how much the phone costs anyway. Either way, Disney, there you go. I'm going to be buying more. No question there. Past Disney, what do we got? Oh, look at that. I did not plan that. I didn't plan that. Apple right now, I promise you, I didn't plan it. But anyway, Apple right now is sitting at $153.04 a share right now. Buy an iPhone, you need to buy some Apple stock. You need to have Apple stock before you buy the iPhone, or actually any other Apple product, to be fair, because it's a great stock to own. It's a stock you own forever in your portfolio. Overall, I have about 8.1 shares of Apple, up about 31%. This is about 4% of my portfolio right now. I have no issue with that. It can be higher, honestly, and it will be higher because I'll be buying more shares very soon. Past Apple stock, we have Proctor and Gamble. I love Proctor and Gamble. They make so many different products. Definitely go on their website and see all the different brands that they own. They own over 60 different brands, 60 different household brands that I'm sure you guys use on a daily basis. Nothing wrong with that. They know what they're doing. Either way, sitting at 142.93 a share right now. I'll definitely be buying more, no question there. I already bought a little bit, but $400 worth. I mean, it was less then, but of course it doesn't really matter. 3.38 shares overall, up about 13%. Definitely will be buying more, no question. Past Procter and Gamble, we have Lowe's, Home Depot. Either one is amazing, honestly. Lowe's is right now sitting at $205.50 a share right now. I have about 5.29 shares of Lowe's, worth about $1,000, and I'm overall up about 17% with Lowe's. Definitely be buying more. It's a nice little household staple type of stock. Obviously, things are slowing down a little bit. People are going back to work to an extent. They're going back to work. So maybe it'll be a lot of a slowdown on Lowe's stock. Lowe's stock has been running for the past year or so. Yeah, looks like past year overall up about 23%, which is amazing. But Lowe's has been doing its thing. I'll definitely be buying more. Past Lowe's, we got ticker symbol MMM. They stand for 3M because 3M makes some solid products. They make a whole bunch of different products. Definitely go and check out their website. I'm sure you use tons of their different adhesives and stuff like that. Maybe use the 3M mask and stuff like that with everything going on outside. I have no idea. Let me know down in the comment section below. But they're sitting at $196.17 a share right now. Overall, I have a dividend coming up with them on September 13th of $2.96, and I have about 2 shares. Wish I had more because they're a dividend king. That means they've been paying out a dividend for over 50 years straight. Can't really go wrong with that, and I definitely support that 100%. Either way, I'm up about 11% with 3M, and that's all I have to say on that. I definitely need to buy more. There's not really much else I can talk about. Past 3M, we got ticker symbol BETZ. This stands for Round Hill Sports Betting and iGaming ETF. You guys know, if you're not new here, I've had this on my portfolio for some time now. This is basically my sports betting, gambling type of ETF type of stock. I also have ticker symbol GNOG on my Webull portfolio, which is Golden Nugget, but they actually just got bought out by DraftKings. So good stuff for esports, good stuff for sports betting, all that kind of good stuff. Not mad at all. Definitely gonna be holding this long term to see where else it can go. But right now it's sitting at $31.10 a share right now. Overall, I have about 16 shares, and I'm up about 44% with those 16 shares. I originally got in on this at about $15, $16 a share, and now it's at 31. So, like I said, not mad at all. Wish I bought more, but it is what it is. It's still a great investment regardless, for me personally. Past BETZ, we have Walgreens. I need to buy some more Walgreens because they actually took a mean dip, in my personal opinion. And they also pay us a solid dividend, and they've been pretty consistent with that dividend, so I'm not mad at all. But Walgreens, $48.63 a share right now. If you guys know, the third shot, possibly fourth shot. Who knows how many shots we're going to get with this stuff going on. Either way, with the third shot coming up, that means more people are going to go back to Walgreens to go and get their third shot, or maybe their second shot, or maybe their first shot. Who actually knows? Either way, more foot traffic in Walgreens, more profits for Walgreens. It's something temporary. I still think, Walgreens overall, I think it's still a great company, but long term, for right now, at least long term in the sense of 3 to 5 years, I think Walgreens stock will be just fine. I'll go ahead and reevaluate somewhere in between that time, probably later this year or early next year, and just see where things are for Walgreens. $48.63 a share right now. As I mentioned, they got a dividend coming into me of $7.72 on September 10th. 16 shares, overall up about 17%. Can't complain. Definitely be buying more though, because I think this is a good price to actually get Walgreens at. Anything under or around anything in the 40s, I personally think is pretty solid. Past Walgreens, you got BGS, and that stands for B&G Foods. Overall, that is $29.50 a share right now. A solid dividend stock. They've been paying a pretty consistent dividend. The stock price hasn't moved too much, but that's fine. They've been paying me a nice dividend. I do appreciate that. Either way, I have about 50 shares of BGS. Overall, I'm up about 1.35%. But like I said before, they've been paying a nice dividend to me of about 6% dividend yield, which is fine for the amount of money that I have in here. This is actually a great dividend to hold. Haven't lost any money with it, only been making money from it, so have no issue with it, and that's pretty much it on BGS. Past BGS, we have ticker symbol MAIN, another solid monthly dividend stock. Main Street Capital sitting at $41.72 a share right now. I have a dividend coming in from them of $2.50 on September 15th. I have about 12 shares with them. Definitely plan on buying more for a monthly dividend stock. I love to load up on the monthly dividend stocks, and I'm actually doing something new. I think I'm doing something new. Just thought of it today. Basically loading up on the monthly dividend stocks and then having those monthly dividend stocks pay for my other stocks that are a little bit lower or just aren't as or are more important than the monthly ones. Either way, we'll talk about it in a separate video likely. But there you guys go. 12 shares. Overall up about 26%. So definitely a nice gain as well. I can respect it. So I'm not mad at Maine. 41.72. Let's keep going. Past Maine, yes, I have a lot of stocks in this portfolio, and that's also being scaled down over time. But overall, this is what I got right now, guys. Trust me, it was way worse. I had way more stocks in this portfolio. It was way worse. Either way, Capital Southwest, ticker symbol CSWC, sitting at 26.34 share right now. Also a nice dividend stock. I wish I got this around $17, $18 because I knew about it, but I didn't pick it up. Either way, I think I got it around, like $21. And I bought some more around like $22, $23. Either way, I have 21 shares right now, overall up about 13%. And they pay a nice dividend as well, around 6%. These 6% dividend yields, they've been pretty consistent with it. I can't complain. Honestly, I really can't complain. And that's pretty much it on Capital Southwest. Don't have much to say about them at all either. Past Capital Southwest, we got Tesla. You guys already know Tesla doesn't pay a dividend. It'd be nice if they did, though. But they don't pay a dividend. It's actually one of my favorite companies, though. And I'll definitely be invested in them for a really long time. Either way, Tesla is sitting at $734.98 a share right now. That's great. I hope Tesla can get back to those highs that I was at in January when it was $900 a share or almost $900 a share. Either way, they did pretty well today, not gonna lie. I have about 4.58 shares of Tesla. This is probably one of my largest positions on one of my largest positions on Robinhood right now. I think it is my largest position right now. Overall, I don't want Tesla to impact my portfolio, so I haven't been putting a lot more money towards it lately. But I've been trying to balance out my portfolio a little bit more. But either way, 10% overall, up about 37% or $918. Don't plan on selling anytime soon. I already made my money off Tesla multiple times now. I played options on Tesla, all the good stuff. So yeah, we're just profiting off of all this. We're riding this for the long term. This is a hold. It's a hold for me. Either way, past Tesla, we got ticker symbol BLOCK. And that stands for Amplified Transformational Data Sharing ETF. This is basically all those different cryptocurrency-like stocks, like the cryptocurrency mining companies, as well as some fintech stocks like PayPal, Square. All of that is included in this single ETF. Right now, it's sitting at $49.80 a share right now. I have about 13 shares, overall down about 6%. I'm definitely going to load up on a little bit more of this not too much more, but a little bit more of this over the next coming months and whatnot. But yeah, definitely, actually, especially over the next coming months. And if Bitcoin goes up quite a bit, maybe to $90,000, $100,000 a coin, I might go ahead and sell my position in this and then buy back in once the next drop on crypto happens, because it's bound to happen. That's just how crypto has been working for the past couple of years. So that's how I'm gonna ride with it. If history is gonna repeat itself, I'm gonna take advantage of it. Either way, for right now, we're gonna hold what we got. Might buy a little bit more, but not too much. So just putting that out there. You can do what you want. Check out the actual ETF though, because they do have some really great holdings in there past all the whole Bitcoin cryptocurrency craze stuff in there as well. But past block, we have ticker symbol QYLD. That stands for Global X Funds, the Global X Nasdaq 100 covered call ETF. Basically, they do covered calls on the Nasdaq 100. They make profits from those covered calls, and they pay us in the form of a monthly dividend. Right now, they're sitting at $23.02 a share right now. I've made a lot of dividend income from QYLD, and I wish I honestly had more shares, but what I got right now is still paying me some solid money, about 10% dividend yield right now, which is it's really nice. It's really nice. But overall, we can go ahead and check the August 31st. I'm getting paid $9.54. And for the shares, I have about 50 shares, overall up about 2.56%. Like I said, you're not going to get any gains from this stock. I'm happy with my 2% gain that I'm not going to sell on. But the dividends, obviously, you can see right now, just for 1 month alone, I'm already making, a third? A third of the dividend, a third of my overall gains right now. So good stuff there. As long as these prices hold, and the stock price doesn't really change that much. If we go ahead and look at the 1 year, you can see it's only up about 90% over 1 year. In the past 5 years, it's only changed by roughly $1. So it doesn't really change that much. It's not the point. You're literally here just for the dividend. I'm perfectly fine with that. If you can catch it during a pandemic or something, or just a major stock market dip, then that's probably one of the best times you can grab it, because that's the cheapest price you'll likely get it at. But past that, it's just a dividend stock that's going to pay you monthly. That's probably going to be about 10% dividend yield every single month, or maybe probably about 9 to 12%. But that's great. Honestly, it's definitely risky, 100% risk, but hey, if they're gonna pay it, I've been pretty consistent with it. Let that profit for me, let it run. I'm cool with it. No problem there. Past QYLD, we have ticker symbol ICLN, which is a clean energy ETF. I haven't really been paying attention to this one too much. It's sitting at 23.36 a share right now. I actually decided to go ahead and sell it, but then I was like, I did more research on it and I'm actually gonna hold it. So I'm gonna hold it, but I haven't put any more money into it lately. Either way, I have about 13.56 shares, overall down roughly 1%. I'm not really doing anything with it right this very moment, but it's not an impact to my portfolio either, so I'm not really worried about it. But if I do plan on keeping it long term and putting more money into it, just not this very moment. That's all I have to say on ICLN. Past ICLN, we got ticker symbol ARKX. This is one of Kathy Wood's ETFs, which is the ARK Space Exploration and Innovation ETF. One of her, or I think the newest ETF that she actually has. And long term, this is a long term hold for me. Definitely gonna be buying more shares. It's sitting at 21.13 a share right now. Only have 10 shares, up about 5%. Like I said before, I'm gonna buy more. Space exploration and innovation, whole bunch of different space stocks in there, like Lockheed Martin, like Boeing, like I think Virgin used to be in there, which I don't know why she removed it, but hopefully it comes back in there. And some other space stocks and stuff will just pop up. Like I think Tesla's in there as well, of course, because Tesla does the whole thing. We're in the check and see if Amazon's in there. But the whole point is space exploration and innovation. This is a super long-term thing because this isn't happening tomorrow, but definitely I'll buy more when I'm in a position to buy more of this, when I'm not worried about other stuff. Past ARK though, we have ticker symbol TLS, is Telos. This one also doesn't pay a dividend. This is more of a cyber security type of thing, cybersecurity type of stock. I've been watching them for a while now. I actually got a recommendation from a friend that actually recommended this to me. Sitting at 32.29 a share right now. Overall, I have about 19 shares. I'm down about 4% right now. No problem there. This is definitely at least, I would say, at 5. I'm thinking 5 to 10 year hold for this one in particular. Nothing to worry about here. I'll probably buy a little bit more shares, but nothing crazy. I don't want this to be a huge position or anything like that. This is more of just a couple year type of trade type of thing, if you want to say it that way. Past Telos though, we have Coinbase, which is also a nice long-term hold, sitting at 262.50 a share right now. We scroll down, I have about 3.78 shares of Coinbase, overall down about 4% as well, and a recurring investment of $10 every single week going towards Coinbase. Nothing more to say there. Definitely love crypto overall. Not the craziest crypto fanatic. I don't own all the different cryptos, but I own my fair share of crypto, and I do see a future with it in some form. So Coinbase is just another step towards that. Obviously, they're the only brokerage on Robinhood or only public brokerage that you can actually go and buy stock in. So that's an automatic plus right there. But past all that, I see crypto long term, and this is just a step in the right direction. This is just me putting my little bit of an investment towards it. But past Coinbase, we have Verizon, which is actually my replacement for AT&T. I'm almost done this portfolio, guys, I promise. Sitting at 54.79 a share right now. Verizon is cool. I'll be buying more stock of Verizon. I'm not in any rush to, but overall, I get my recurring investment at $5 every single week going into it. Overall, I have about 11 shares. I'm down about 3% with Verizon. Nothing crazy, but I'll be buying more. Next is ticker symbol PACX. That stands for Pioneer Merger. They're sitting at $9.88 right now. And basically, this is Acorns. So if you guys don't know the Acorns investing platform, this is going to be Acorns once the merger and all the paperwork's done. This will be Acorns stock. I don't know what it's going to trade under, ticker symbol OAKS or OATS, because that's kind of like their motto type of thing, grow your oak. Either way, once all the paperwork is done for that and the merger occurs, which probably will be, I'm thinking, by March of next year, then the stock price will probably move a little bit more. It could move before then. That's why I'm really holding my 30 shares of it in it right now. But I don't plan on investing any more money. Maybe I might get 20 more shares, but that's at most I'm doing is another. For me personally, Acorns is cool and all. I use Acorns. I love them as a platform. I think they're one of the great beginner platforms if you don't know anything about investing. But overall, it's better platforms that if you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and do a little bit more work and use their whole product for free, essentially. So like Robinhood, you can basically use all that for free. Acorns, you have to pay about $3 a month now. I think the cheapest plan is $3 a month now. So if you don't want to pay $3 a month, and you do understand what you're doing, then it's really no reason for Acorns. I mean, I guess you could say it is. I still have mine, but the money's going to get moved eventually. I just haven't gotten around to doing all that yet. I'm waiting for a couple of things to be in place first. But either way, Acorns is still a nice company. They got me started with my personal investing journey. They have millions of people already investing with them, so they have money in the bank, and they're making even more on top of that by increasing those fees recently. So definitely I see great quick gains for Acorns once that merger actually happens, or up to when it happens. I'll probably go ahead and sell, if not 50% of this position, or most likely all of the position. Overall, I do love Acorns, but hey, it is what it is. We're trying to make money. Past that, we have ticker symbol AVPT. You guys already know. At this point, I'm holding the bag on this stock, but I'm not letting it go because I do believe in this company. I think it's a really great company. They are AvePoint, and that is actually one of Microsoft's cloud providers. They overall do cloud servicing for Microsoft 365 and a whole bunch of different other cloud services for Microsoft directly. They have tons of different customers. I can put them all on screen if you guys want to see it. But overall, yeah, AvePoint. If you can check my position right now, I'm actually down about 34% with AvePoint, roughly $1,000, and I have about 200 shares of AvePoint. $1,000 being down, it's not that bad, but obviously I'd rather be up $1,000 than down $1,000. Either way, AvePoint, holding it for the long term. I 100% believe in this company, so it's no question here. At most, I might buy 50 more shares, but that's about it. I'll probably load up to about 250 shares if it drops to like 8 something, but past that, probably won't buy anymore. Past AvePoint, we have ticker symbol HOOD or Hood, Robinhood Markets. If you guys didn't know, Robinhood is now public on the stock market now, which is very interesting because you're buying Robinhood on Robinhood. Yeah, it's interesting. 43.23 a share right now. Overall, I only have about 3 shares of Robinhood. Overall, up about 13%. I bought Robinhood when they actually IPO'd. So as you can see, I got them for IPO price of $38. Just wanted to test it out, and it actually turned out to be a cool investment that I could have made some nice profits off of if I actually bought a lot more shares. But with my 3 shares, I'm just going to hold it for right now. If it drops down to under 40, I'm actually going to go ahead and buy more, probably just a little bit more, because long term, I do see Robinhood being just fine. I don't agree with everything they do, especially the leadership, but long term, I do see Robinhood as a nice long-term viable stock, so it's nothing wrong with that in that sense. But I do want to grab them for under $40. If I can get it under $40, I'll buy it. If not, it is what it is. Past Robinhood, though, I think we're coming up on the end of this list, and we are. Last one on the list, or the second to last one on the list, is Clorox, sitting at $166.84 a share right now. I actually just started my position on Clorox. I talked about it in a previous video. I told you guys, yeah, I was like, Clorox it's been beaten down for some time now. If you guys go and check the chart, down 23% over the past year. But if we look at right before the pandemic started, which is right about here, and then pandemic hit it right about here, you can see it rose all the way up to about, $240 a share before it came crawling back on down. Either way, I think it's a great time to actually pick up Clorox because it's sitting at a nice price. It's not overvalued anymore. In long term, it'll be just fine. So Clorox, and on top of that, they pay a nice dividend. So Clorox for me is just fine. I picked up 3.4 shares so far with an average cost of $162. So overall, up about 2.66%. Definitely be buying more. I'm glad I got in at this price instead of the 240. That would suck, but it is what it is. Either way, Clorox long term will be just fine. Not worried about it at all. Past Clorox, I believe this is the last stock on the list, and I've been telling you guys I'm going to load up on this stock. I haven't done it just yet. I know you're excited. I haven't done it just yet. This is ticker symbol STAG or Stag Industrial, just like ticker symbol O does, or Realty Income. They own real estate as well, but instead of that commercial real estate like O, they own industrial real estate like Amazon warehouses and other type of warehouses and stuff. So they own all those different warehouses across the U.S. Amazon and other companies actually lease that space out, and they pay us in the form of a monthly paying dividend. If we scroll down, I have a whopping $1 invested. I put my $1 in today. It's a joke, guys. I'm going to be buying a lot more of it, but $1 already, and I'm up roughly 0.7%. I'm not mad at all. As you can see, I got a recurring investment of $5 every single week going towards Stag, and I'll actually load up on it likely this week, maybe next week, but I just wanted to put it on a portfolio for you guys to let you guys know this is something I'm actually loading up on in September. So you guys will know, and everything will be like that. You'll be all good to go when it comes to that. And past that, that's actually it for the full portfolio for September. Those are the stocks that I'm probably buying most likely. I don't think I really talked about too many sells. I sold most of the stocks I sell. I'll talk about on my Discord. Make sure you check out that down below. Free Discord community. If I sell anything, I'll tell you guys instantly on Discord first, and then it'll probably make it to YouTube second, only because Discord is pretty instant. I can simply send a message. YouTube, I have to make a full-blown video talking about it, or make like a short or something like that. Past that, though, we scroll all the way down to the bottom. We can see I have my Dogecoin as well. That's the only other thing that's in my portfolio that makes up my portfolio. Dogecoin right now is sitting at 27 cents a Dogecoin, and I have about 8,000 Doge, overall up about $2,000 with that, which is 1,600%. Amazing, amazing. I don't plan on selling Doge, honestly, until it reaches a roughly 80-90 cents a Dogecoin. So if that happens, then I'll go ahead and be selling that, and there won't be any issues there. I don't want to hear anybody's mouth like, oh, you're leaving Doge. I'm like, I don't care. I'm here to make some money. I could make the money now, but honestly, I'd rather hold what I got right now. I'm not in any rush to sell it. I don't need the money at all right now. All good to go with Doge. Not gonna be buying any more Doge, and that's just it. That's it for the whole portfolio. So there you guys go. That's my $31,000 Robinhood portfolio for the month of September. That's what it's looking like for September. Like I said before, it's a couple more things I'm gonna be buying, like that Apple. I wish I could buy more Microsoft, but it's really high. And that Stag, definitely load up on that Stag. And there's a couple of other stocks that I mentioned in today's video as well that I'll be loading up on. But either way, there you go. That is the 100% full portfolio for you guys for the month of September. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit it with a like button. Make sure you check out the links down below, because the links down below will get you some free stocks, some free cryptocurrencies, and some free other stuff like money back and gas. Like I said before, check out the Discord. It's 100% free. If you guys want some merch like this t-shirt right here that says investor on the front to let the world know who you are, that's launching this Friday, September 3rd on dollarmike.co. And that's pretty much that. If you guys want to support the channel even further, check out the Patreon. I'm going to have more tiers coming soon to help you guys out on your investment journey if you're interested. And that's pretty much it. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Dollar Mike. Peace.